Hello, my friends. Let us start off today with a little question. Are you crashing trying to be Superman or Superwoman? Does it at times feel like eating rocks that feed you only nibbles of dopamine? Today, I want to talk about something most high achievers try to hide, deny, or bulldoze their way through. Burnout isn't actually about exhaustion. Burnout is what happens when your self-image collapses. It's the moment your whole identity, the one built on being competent, strong, reliable, smart, unshakable, stops working. And when that identity fails, most people don't soften. They go to war with themselves and push harder. That's what we're getting into today. Why that internal war always ends badly. And why the lone wolf approach, the one that got you here, can't take you any further. If you're a high achiever, chances are you were raised on this mythology. Handle everything yourself, sacrifice companionship for excellence, be the fixer, be the strong one who never cracks. You probably learned early that competence equals approval, achievement equals safety, being the rock equals love. That's not vanity, it's survival logic. And it works brilliantly right up until life hands you a problem you can't brute force your way through. A failed project, a restructure, a sick family member, a health scare, an economic curveball. Something that knocks the wind out of your sails and forces you to realise, oh, I can't just push harder and outwork this. That moment, that one crack in your invincibility, is where burnout actually begins. Your internal logic shatters. You begin to ask, if I can't fix this, what does that make me? And then you experience a cycle of shame, withdrawal, massive overcompensation, and continuing exhaustion. The war turns inward. Because the lone wolf identity has no plan B. It only has do more, try harder, push through, don't let anyone see you falter. It's heroic and utterly unsustainable. Trying to dominate yourself back into normal is the most toxic leadership model imaginable. And we do it to ourselves before we ever do it to others. Burnout is not caused by workload, it's caused by identity crash. When the person you believe you must be, the strong one, the solver, the one with the answers, starts to crumble, you don't lose energy so much as you lose certainty and control. And the inner monologue gets brutal, doesn't it? I'm failing. I'm letting people down. I should be coping. I need more discipline. Everyone else can do this. What's wrong with me? Instead of asking for help, instead of reaching out, instead of pausing and recalibrating, you aim the frustration inward. You tighten. You force. You demand performance you simply can't produce right now. It's a strange kind of self-violence. I will beat myself back into shape. If that worked, half of you would be world champions at self-aggression. But it doesn't. Because the more pressure you apply, the more your nervous system reads you as a threat. You're not lazy. You're not unmotivated. You're scared. And you're trying to outrun fear with discipline. That's like trying to put out a house fire with petrol. Let's get practical here. You can't outthink a threat response. You can't outdiscipline a shutdown. You can't out-hustle a nervous system that's in survival mode. When you treat yourself like the enemy, you lose capacity. Your creativity drops. Your problem-solving collapses. Your empathy and self-compassion wither. Your mood swings. Your focus fragments. Your sleep breaks and your performance tanks. Your relationships strain to bursting. It's not weakness. It's biology doing what biology does under threat. Conserve energy, look for danger, shut down everything non-essential. Your body is saying, mate, not this way, not anymore. However, the part that sounds soft, but is actually the sharpest truth in the whole conversation. You cannot recover through dominance. You can only recover through connection. With others, yes, but also connection with yourself. And this starts with humility, softness, honor, curiosity, care, and of course, self-respect. They're not indulgences. They're your winning strategies right now, because your system doesn't regulate through willpower. It regulates through safety. Don't crush your goals. Success isn't built on forcible world domination. Don't do more. Success is about doing less with greater impact. Don't scramble to be your best self. That still small voice in you is the one to listen to. Slow your roll to meet that wiser self. Don't rebuild yourself by forcing. Rebuild by allowing imperfection, allowing help, allowing humanity, allowing the truth that you were never meant to carry the whole world on your back. And here's the twist. When you soften, you don't lose your edge, you finally reclaim it. You keep every skill, every strength, every talent you've built. But you gain access to teams, support, collaboration, wisdom, authenticity, and emotional intelligence that actually works. You will lead better. You'll think more clearly. You'll connect deeper. Your presence will be stronger. People will feel more safe with you. Ironically, you'll perform at a higher level than ever before. Not through strain, through congruence. When burnout brings you to your knees, it's not a humiliation, it's an invitation. You get to stop pretending you're invincible. You get to stop performing strength. And you get to start embodying humanity. You get to build a leadership style rooted in truth, not theatre. It will feel a little awkward at the beginning, but I'm going to bet that this will not only be highly enjoyable and productive when you get into it, it will also be the start of a new rewarding path for you. You get a second chance to lead differently, live differently, relate differently, treat yourself differently, and then to go after bigger goals. And from that place, everything in your life becomes easier. Not soft, not slack, just grounded, efficient, effective, clear, honest, real, sustainable. If you've had this call, the lone wolf era is over for you. You've outgrown it, something better awaits. What's next isn't weakness, it's evolution. If anything in this has landed, if you felt your chest loosen or your throat tighten, or that quiet little voice whisper, "Oh yes, that's me," then just hear this. You're not broken, you're not failing, and you're not done. You're just shifting gears. So let the war go, step out of the armor, and allow yourself to be human in this transition and watch the whole damn world open up again. You don't have to navigate this alone. Come and talk to me. Let's plan your evolution together. You can book an appointment at mini.dexrandall.com. Once you pivot, everything becomes quickly easier and your full glory will be restored and then some once you get through the transition. I promise you that.